Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Well, this afternoon, my teammates and I, Daniel and Sherry, are going to show you a campaign that just is not just a beautiful campaign and creative campaign about the brand. We are focused on coming up with a campaign focused on being effective. One that is not just beautiful, but is to send footfalls to Paragon and get your tenants' cash registers ringing. Because after all, that's what business is all about. So let's get on with it. Let's we look at the issue that was facing Paragon. Now, in the past, Paragon was the place to go to when you wanted some luxury shopping. But today, luxury is everywhere on Orchard Road. New malls like Mandarin Gallery, Ion, those that we don't want to talk about, have stolen Paragon's limelight. And at a glance, all the malls look the same, similar offerings of high fashion, the big luxury brands. Now, this perceived sameness is a problem and not great news for Paragon. Because, as Chanel once said, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. So our challenge that we set ourselves is to differentiate Paragon boldly away from the rest, returning it as the top choice for luxury shoppers. And to do that, started with research. So we consulted a lots of literature on luxury shopping. We actually ran focus groups, interviewed folks at Paragon who are shopping, as well as those at other malls. And what we found was that there's a growing fatigue when it comes to obvious luxury. So, everything that was bling, anything associated with status symbols, high prices. In fact, discerning consumers today see greater luxury in an experience versus just things that they buy. And that's a very relevant insight for Paragon, because as a mall, you don't actually sell anything directly to consumers. You actually create an overall experience that will attract consumers to come to the mall and then buy something from your tenants. Now, what makes people love shopping at Paragon? Went out to Paragon, talked to people, and we found that these were some of these small, thoughtful luxuries that make that experience in Paragon special, that makes them go back again and again. Number one, the space. It's not claustrophobic, you're not jostling with the crowds, but at the same time, it's not overwhelmingly huge and difficult to navigate around. They focus on brands that are, really of high quality, not just mere quantity of shops. There's a staple feature of jazz that literally jazzes up the ambience. And did you all know this? There is actually a cafe on every single floor in Paragon. If you looked at the other malls, they don't have that. So if you're shopping at Paragon, taking a break in between your shopping is actually very convenient and quick, and you don't have to trudge all the way to, the basement or to find a cafe. Last but not least, for all the mummies out there, there's a junior club where you can leave your kids so you can shop in peace. Therefore, our job was really not to change Paragon, because people already love it for what it is. It's simply to really amplify Paragon's brand of understated luxury. And the essence is that it takes care of not just what you shop for, also how you shop. In short, it's moving from just brand-centric luxury shopping to highlighting the consumer-centric shopping luxuries. So to us, Paragon is no longer just on the other side of Orchard Road from the competitors. It is actually the other side of luxury. A focus on the less obvious but just as important aspects of luxury. Let's take a more detailed explanation of what this brand idea is by looking at this video.
Okay, so I think the strategy is like set us up very well. In fact, set us apart from everybody else, because anybody who's talking about luxury is still going to be competing in the same area. So we have redefined luxury, and that is what Paragon can stand for. And I think the scariest part came to the creatives. How do we live up to such a claim? How do we best bring it up? So perhaps the best thing is to go back to Coco and listen to her wisdom. In order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. So the work has to be rather bold, rather different. When we tell people that Paragon represents the other side of luxury, and we tell them, we welcome them to the other side of luxury, we could just use words. Or we could create a certain visual or creative look and feel for it that immediately differentiates ourselves from every other communications material out there. Like this, perhaps. With a very simple twist, flipping our text, reversing it, you will stop people in their tracks. They will stop at your newspaper page, they will spend an extra 10 seconds analyzing it, and they will be rewarded for it. Everybody loves solving a problem, and I feel good once I've crossed that bridge. Also, I think visually you'll see that do not want to go with cliched imagery, glitz, glamour, beautifully shot, too perfect. I think when we talk about the other side of luxury, we're actually talking about a richness in experience. So we have a lot of intimate moments, little touches, the meaning of the gold ring, not the ring itself. So coming to the actual work, I'm just going to summarize what we have done for Paragon in 4 print ads, which goes back to whatever we have managed to discover from our research, which is, number 1, Paragon is a mall that affords you a lot of space for jostling and people pushing you about. In other words, the other side of luxury is having more room to breathe per square foot, not more goods to see. So that is our ad. I'll just take you through the body copy for this, and it'll set the tone for all the rest of our work. Sunlit atriums for dreamy browsing, wide walkways to link your favorite boutiques. At Paragon, you lose yourself in the shopping, not the crowd. Yeah. So the next point was the fact that we are eclectic and about quality, quantity. In other words, Paragon offers you 5 stores you love, not 500 you don't. I won't go through all that. Another big feature of Paragon is the jazz band. Now, we can have a jazz band just stands there and plays, but if you have actually been to Paragon, you have discovered them interacting with you. The singer tries to dodge when you try to take a picture. So our jazz band is a jazz band that's not afraid to play some Lady Gaga, let loose a little. Yeah? So luxury isn't just replacing elevator music with a jazz quartet. It's keeping you upbeat when you've been waiting for a friend who's been late for the last 3 songs. Yeah. So best of all, I think the fact that there's a cafe on every floor, it means you can have coffee and conversation between Gucci and Miu Miu. So that's our 4 print ads to kind of just sum up the campaign, because there's actually a lot of work to show, but I'll just jump into how we can further expand this. The reason we went for that visual twist, apart from standing out, is also it affords us a lot of opportunities to create more involving and engaging media. So if you are a Paragon Citibank credit card holder, our invitation to the launch isn't just another card, but perhaps a mirrored DM that gives you more interaction. Going back to that print ad, a jazz band, why just tell them that? If you notice on the bottom right-hand corner of the ad, there's this little marker there. We can start implementing digital elements. If I download the Paragon app and I scan it, I get somebody playing music to me, solo. An experience from the other side of luxury right at home. So a taste of Paragon. And also, when you go in store, you get things like standees that you can scan to get discounts, offers, a free cafe. So I can take you through a lot of things, but I think it's better to leave you with a video detailing a customer journey, something you might typically see.
What is luxury? Some say it's anything expensive, but isn't real luxury simply an experience that goes beyond a price tag? And where would you have heard that? Maybe you read an article online and heard Xiao Liqi, Singapore's very own world-acclaimed violin virtuoso, share her opinion.
Luxury is about being rich in taste and texture, not loud logos, but quiet details.
Or saw as you were leaving work, or listen to Matthew Banks, celebrity barman and renowned artist, while waiting for the lift.
Luxury is having the taste to want something, not just the money to buy it. Money without taste is not luxury, it's vulgarity.
They are Paragon's brand ambassadors, modern, stylish, classy, and socially networked, setting the stage for the launch of Paragon's new philosophy. One morning, a Davis arrived with something special, a mirrored sticker inviting you to see the other side of luxury. The launch is on. Turn on your computer, and you won't be able to resist a banner with a twist. Literally. Your favorite magazine, filled with an interactive ad with a full page turn. Articles by Paragon's style ambassadors to help you explore the other side of luxury, and every girl's favorite, the shopper personality quiz. The result, one of 4 personalities with QR codes. Time to download the Paragon mobile app. Scanning the code gives you offers exclusive to each shopper personality and takes you on a customized shopping experience. Don't forget to share and compare your results with your social network. Not that you need a reason to visit Paragon. Step by step, you're invited to enter the other side of luxury. In-mall, clever, double-sided use of media bring the campaign to life. Offers are integrated with the point-of-sale material. Even you become part of the experience. As you enjoy the contrasting themes of the world's first mirror catwalk, radio DJs ensure the rest of Singapore know what they're missing. While you, on the other hand, are introduced to a secret sale. So exclusive, only Paragon connoisseurs are informed of it. Good thing you're armed with a Paragon mobile app. With a bit of geolocation tracking and augmented reality magic, window displays transform into sale announcements only you can see. With promises and experiences like these, the other side of luxury isn't just a tagline. It's a side you want to find yourself on. This experience was made possible by print. On screen, online, on ground, on air, and mobile media, coming together seamlessly to create awareness, drive engagement, generate purchase intention, and finally activate purchase. To truly place Paragon in a class of its own, on the other side of luxury.
Hi everyone. Now that you've seen the creative work and you've seen the video reel, I just want to sum up the media portion and just a couple of key points that you can take away with you. Well, for that, let me just go to the shopper journey funnel again. This is the same funnel that you've seen in the video, but this is the 2D version. Just want to say here that throughout the shopper journey, we have utilized the entire suite of SPH media platform, and this allowed us to customize and tailor the message in each channel to reach, and not just reach, but to engage the customer and our intended audience. And working to the strengths of the channels, as you can see with our selection. The team came together, both creative and media, and we worked together to come together and to collaborate and to understand the brand, to understand the media, and to understand the brief, and for us to introduce to you new ways in which the same people consume the same media, and to highlight and to bring to life the understated elegance of Paragon in the other side of luxury.
So this brings us to a recap. And I have 3 points that I'd like you to take away from our pitch. Number 1, Research shows us that new luxury today is in how you experience it, not just in what you buy. And for Paragon, that translates into the shopping luxuries that sets it apart from others. 2, we express this difference boldly through the other side of luxury. A brand idea that celebrates the less obvious but important aspects of luxury. Number 3, the how, not just what focus extends to media. So we're using the different owned, earned, and bought media fully through the entire through the entire shopper journey. Together with the creative work, we hope that this will bring Paragon success, putting it back in the limelight that it totally deserves. With that, I thank you and enjoy the rest of the event.